Hey guys, slightly different style of video to my normal one. Yeah, I just thought I would do this playthrough of Dragonwilds like this. I think mainly because this is a kind of survival, what's it called? Survival game? Base building survival game. That's it. That's the genre. And I feel like I really need to lock in, focus, and I feel like if I'm recording, trying to commentate while I play this, I get, distracted really easily. I mean, not to say that I don't do this when I'm not doing that, because I do. But yeah, I just thought I would do this commentating after the event of me playing the game. And so, yeah, and it also allows me to, I guess, enjoy the game. Not that I don't enjoy the game, but enjoy the game more, I guess. To just kind of screen record this game and not commentate. But yeah, now that I've explained the reason for this style of video, welcome to my playthrough of Dragonwilds, and I have chosen the name Fell Over, because it's like Fell Hollow, but fell over. I know, I am hilarious. What can I say? I'm humorous. And yeah, I put my server on, what's it, online, public? Did I skip this part? I don't think I did. Yeah, I did. Yeah, put it on public server online. I think because, I mean, I don't explain everything, but I think it's more enjoyable to have your server on public than private, or like with the passcode and stuff. And I understand like some people don't do that because people can come in and destroy your things and take your things and steal stuff and all these shenanigans. But I did think it was interesting when I first looked into this game before I did character creation. I think it had like a it's not a warning, but like a information of things that was like, please note that play fairly and play nice, respect people, respect their belongings, respect this, do like basically just saying don't be a jerk, and respect other people and don't ruin people's experience of the game. So I'm like, I think so. I actually used to play this game forever and ever ago. Kind of close-ish to when it first came out. I didn't play it on release, but I played it like, I don't know, a year after release. I don't know when it came out. Someone can fact check that. But yeah, so I played this game like forever ago, and they didn't have that warning. And I guess, I mean, they didn't have a lot of things that are now in this game. And yeah, and people used to just come into people's servers and steal their things, crush their bases. But you know, you've got these kind of, what they called, like tall stone things, statue things that you put around your base to stop it creates like an orb around your base to stop people from stealing things or dismantling things. Yeah, so I put it on public, and as you can see, there are people already in my server. And also I noticed this is so funny. So it's been a while since I'd played, and this person can't defeat Pete. That person was chatting to me, and I could not figure out what the button was to chat back. It's enter, but I totally forgot. So I'm like going through all the settings. I'm like, oh my god, what is it? Because he's like, you played long or whatever he asked, and I was like, So it just looks like I'm ignoring him. So that's great. I mean, annoyingly, I ended up figuring out what the button was right after the person left. So and I didn't realize, and I had actually I had replied to him after he had left, so my bad. Yeah, I was stressing. I was like, I don't know what the button is, so I'm just gonna do these. Whoa, I punched the rock then. I noticed that they had slightly changed the animation for collecting water. They've made it more of an entire arm movement than what it previously was. Because what it was before was you would go into like a river or go and collect water, and it did kind of look like you were jerking off. So I think a lot of people saw that and was like, why does just collecting water look like sauce? I've actually been watching YouTube playthrough of someone or two friends playing this game, and they made a comment of them being like, it looks like you're jerking off. But this guy gave me his staff. I had noticed that you can have different staffs throughout the game if you choose to go down the mage route. I did notice that the animations for casting spells is all the same no matter what stuff you have. Which, I mean, I guess it's like a whole lot more effort to put in different animations for different staffs, and I get it, but still, like, you don't want to have like a high quality staff, like end game staff, only to be casting essentially the same spell as you did when you first started the game. Like, it's not, but it's because it's, you know, better damage and stuff, but it looks like it's the same, you know? It's almost like having the end game outfit be the same outfit as you did when you first joined the game. Like, that's, but it's more defense and more armor and stuff, but it just looks like the same outfit as you did when you joined the game, and it's like, really? Come on now. So yeah, I've just figured out I've just figured out what the button was, and he leaves. But yeah, it's always he's already gone. He left a little tent for me. That's quite nice. I don't have that skill yet. The god. Yeah, no, it's always like more enjoyable when there's other people that join the game. They like to give you things, I find. They're like, hey, and especially if you started building your base, people might come in and be like, hey, do you want a hand? Do you want some help building your base? I was like, yes. And then, you know, they help you build, and they kind of craft what they build what they think would be handy. And it's great. I love the community of the teamwork, I guess. Loads of fun. I also downloaded this app on my phone for Dragonwilds. It's just like a tracker thing where it's like, you do this quest, have you done this quest? Tick it off. But the only issue, because I'm not great at knowing where things are, or where the quests are and stuff like that. I did have to look up how to do different quests and stuff. But you know, come to think of it, if you have to look stuff up, that's kind of true to RuneScape if you think about it. Because RS3, RuneScape 3, sure, like there is a tutorial. There is a tutorial. I forget what it's called, but that really only shows you the like how to pickaxe, how to cut trees, and how to cook something. So, and there is just so much more to the game than just those things. So yeah, most people, well, I guess, newbies end up looking things up on the web of like tips and tricks of, you know, how to do certain quests in RuneScape or where to go to find this person. It's almost, in RuneScape 3, it's almost like looking stuff up is actually part of the game. I remember I had to look up how to get a terror bird. Now I've seen in, you know, future of this game, well, not the future, I mean, so when I last played it, terror birds were the newish mount that you could get. And so I was like, oh, I want a terror bird because then it helps you run a bit faster. But also I noted that now that they've got 99 skills, if you're on your terror bird, or they've got carpets in Umbral Sands, which is like, I say endgame, but they're always coming out with new content, so what truly is endgame. Although, is it in? It's full. It's not early access now. It's like full out. Full out. It's Is it out? Oh, I don't know. Full release. That's the name. Yeah, I think when you're on your terror bird or on a carpet or something, you can't up your agility. Like, it doesn't count for agility. So, but presumably by the time you get to Umbral Sands and you get the carpet, you've already maxed out your agility to 99. But yeah, because it is 99. Oh, so I thought I was getting was it screen tearing? So I was just testing the screen tearing and seeing if it was actually screen tearing, or if it was just me eyes. But yeah, I think it is 99 in RuneScape. But I'm like, what happens at 99? Like, if you've maxed out all your skills and stuff. Like, sure, when they come out with like new content and stuff, like new map area, I don't know. Like, I guess you're like big and strong, I guess. So the new things that they've done is that you can go around the map, find all these, like, what are they called? Stone situations. That's not what they're called. But they up your health, and so you get higher health, which is good. That was never in the game when I last played. So that's really nice to have. But yes. So I'm just like crafting to get me crafts up. Also, if you're playing, the other thing that annoyed me is that it's all well and good playing with friends and stuff like that, but if you're playing with a group or one other person or something, and one of you was crafting, no, not crafting, kind of cooking or cutting trees or something, and the items fall on the ground, that if your other friend picks up the things that you've cut, cooked, whatever it is, then they're getting the experience points and not you, which sucks. But yeah, I'm like, there's got to be a way for that not to happen, because then your friend could just pick up all the stuff, get all those experience points, and you're just left without like leveling up. And then they're just getting all the things that you can craft, and it's like, you haven't crafted it, you haven't like unlocked it yet. Oh look, someone else is on my server. I was just really seeing if any of the items got redesigned. But I do not think so. Oh, also, like, I think another reason why I wanted to do, I mean, the main reason is so I could like lock in when I'm playing the game. Yeah, the graphics, I forgot how good the graphics are. Yeah, they definitely changed the animation for collecting water. Like, you used to be able to just like spam E, and it would just look a bit sus, but you spam E and the animation is still quite slow. I think you still collect quite a large number of water if you spam E, but I think the animation for it is a bit slower. So that's good, I guess. I think a lot of people kind of made comments about it. I'm slowly losing food and water. Tessie. Make a comment on his name. Look at that lava cape though. See, you get a floating carpet. Great name. Testy. That's hilarious. Yeah, didn't actually mean to name that. Go for that. My other test name was taken. So he thought something. Test character, I think he was going for the name. Like he was meaning to call it test character. I mean, I don't know what he was testing, but I mean, that's so cool. Look at that carpet. Just test character name. That's all. I'm like, ah. Cool rug. It's your first playthrough. Yes and no. Played this game a while back, so it's been ages since I played. Oh, this guy. Mehe. He crafted me a wooden sword. And I didn't realize that he had also been like, here, I've crafted you a sword. And he dropped it, and I didn't even pick it up. I didn't even see that he had done this. He'd crafted a craft bench, and then he had made me a wooden sword. He had dropped it for me. To be like, here, I made this for you. I did not even see it, and I completely ignored it, and I ran off, and he's like, okay, rude, I'll pick it up and try and give it to you again. He's like, here, take my sword, I made this. And yeah, then he writes in the chat being like, here, I made this, take it. And then I ignored him again. I did not do this on purpose at all. I don't know. For whatever reason, I just did not see that. Okay, so he left now. Okay. Oh no, someone else left. Oh wait, did you say like it made you a sword? I mean, that's very kind for him to craft a craft bench and then craft me a wooden sword. It's the thought that counts, you know. Yeah, he made me a sword and then he dropped it again, and then he's like, do you know what? I'm leaving. This girl is... So he left. God, I need to like go back and figure out where he dropped it. Because I didn't even see it the second time. But, oh man. Feel bad. I didn't even know. He's like, I was just trying to do something nice. I'm gonna come in here and make you a sword and give it to you, and trying to give it to you twice and didn't pick it up any of the times. And then this guy comes in and gives me like endgame pickaxe, endgame stuff. And a shovel. I mean, that is endgame shovel, so that would be quite nice for farming. But I'm like, pickaxe and an axe, that's what I need. But no, farming would be great. I enjoyed farming in this game, actually. I was really dedicated to it because the plant kept dying. And the thing is, with this game, is that you have... Was it plant pots? And then that grows the like veggies from ashen pool, or from the first area, whatever the first area is called. And then you have to collect wood from other areas of the game or other areas of the map to create other plant pots. And then so like there's, I don't know, say for example oak or something, which is in mid-game, mid-map, mid-map. In that, in the oak plant pot that grows the vegetables that are seen in the mid-map, and they cannot be grown in the ash log plant pot, but only in the oak one. So that is something to remember. And then he kindly gives me all of his belongings, this testy guy. Would you like my items? Surely you would want them, no? I have other sets. Okay. What a kind person. I was almost going to be like, can I have your lava cape? But I was like, better not. This guy's just giving me all his stuff. But not. But like, and your lava cape. Thank you. Thank you, kind man. Oh, it's a good thing you don't need to be a certain skill level for this. Yeah, that's like another thing in RS3. Is that God, imagine if they implemented that in Dragonwilds, if you had to get to a certain level to wear certain armors. That would just be so annoying. But yeah, in RS3, I guess in most MMOs as well, you have to be a certain level to wear certain level armors. Yeah, I think that's just like an MMO staple mechanic. You have to be a certain level to wear certain armors. So it's not really particular to RS3. It's just how it's just a MMO mechanic. Which I guess this is how I first started playing Dragonwilds. I mean, this is not my very first time playing the game, but I guess it's my first time in forever. But yes, I first started playing RS3 like, was it start or during last year? 2025. And yeah, I started the game, and then I was like, oh, this is alright. I don't mind the point and click kind of mechanic of it. That's alright. And I was starting to learn it, and I was doing like all these quests and stuff, and I was like, oh, this is so much fun. Doing quests. But then I met some people who play RS3. Oh boy, like, they were showing me other things in the game, and I just felt so overwhelmed. I'm like, there is just so much more to the game than I ever thought. Plus the UI of the game, that's a whole different thing. Like, you can change the, not settings, but you can change how you want the UI. What am I doing? Yeah, you can change the UI in RS3 to whatever, however you want. Could have it in the middle of the screen if you really wanted. Yeah, I would just, I mean, like, the map is big, and it's good to go around the map to unlock every lodestone so that you can get around them quicker, and then there's a membership, and if you're a member, you have access to travel like anywhere on the map. But then if you're not a member, you have to go by the lodestones. I don't know. I'm like, this is beyond what my brain can handle. So yeah, it's a little bit overwhelming. But I was like, I quite enjoyed the MMO kind of community of the game, and seeing that there's other people in the game that are playing the game alongside you. So then I found this game, Dragonwilds. I was like, I'll give this a shot. And I was like addicted to it. Might just see how many hours I have. I have 166 hours and 1 second of this game. But yeah, and I played this like for such a long time. Like, this was a game that I was playing, the only game that I was playing. But yeah, then I just kind of, and then yeah, I got a few friends to help me build my base. Loads of fun. Then I joined the Dragonwilds Discord group, because I was like, I need help. Like, this was my first kind of survival base building game as well, because I don't really play base building games. So I was like, I don't know. I was so lost. Yeah. But then I like asked, in the chat, if there was, any Australians in the Dragonwilds Discord, because I thought, well, I could ask just, the general people of the Discord, but, there's people from all over the world in that Discord group, and so I was like, I wouldn't want to play with someone who's from, like, overseas, because time zones, and from, like, my daytime would be their nighttime and vice versa, and I'm like, I don't really want to be playing during the night, because during the night would be dead midday. So I was like, I don't know, that would just get tricky and too difficult, you know? So I was like, well, if I ask if there's any Australians, good chance we might be on the same time zone. And yeah, and then I found an Australian guy to play with, and he helped build me a base, and that was good. And then like other people joined my server again, and it was like, I don't know, four people that just was helping me build the base. I mean, there was a point where I just wasn't actually building myself. I was just watching people build the base. Because again, I had no idea. I had no idea about base building, don't know how to build things. Yeah, I mean, now that I've experienced, you know, other building games, I'm still learning about base building, but I think I've improved. And I think I'm not perfect, but I think I have like a better, I guess, understanding of how bases are built and all of that. But yes, like I played a little bit of Enshrouded. That was fun. I got carried away with the building that game. But yeah, I guess like Dragonwilds was like where I first started with the whole MMO. Like Dragonwilds isn't an MMO, but when I first kind of, well, I guess RS3 was my first experience with MMOs, and not Dragonwilds. But yeah, I just like after Dragonwilds started playing like other MMOs. Like, what was this game? Villains and Villages or something? Or Villages and Heroes? I don't know. I started playing that, and that was fun. Until I found Forever, the game. And I played that for an entire month. And I was just like, I didn't realize how fun MMOs can be. And I'm still kind of in that realm, still in that vibes of MMO. And I would definitely continue to play this game because the graphics, like the shadows, the sun. And I was like, I wonder what my character looks like from the front. Also just trying to get a thumbnail. Always got to get a good thumbnail. I'm like, I don't know. I just feel like with some games, you gotta appreciate the graphics. If it's got good graphics, you know? Like, I don't know how easy or hard it is to make grass look realistic. Making water in games, only imagine, be difficult. can only be difficult, surely. Like, I feel like making a game, coming up with the idea of it, implementing it is one thing. But then, like, doing the graphics for it, and then doing coding for the graphics, like, I don't know. I mean, I don't know what software this was built on. It's not Yosemite. I don't know the gaming softwares. I feel like I should know because it, in any game that you play, that's like the first kind of company logo that shows up because it shows what software the game was built on as like a thank you sort of thing. I mean, I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, so I think I was doing a quest where I think you had to cook rat meat and turn it into like rat roast for it's not for Vanica or whatever his name is. But I think it's for Zanuck. Who are apparently 2 NPCs that are in RS3 and presumably old school RuneScape. OSRS. And I was so confused. I was like, I feel like I've gone to Zanuck. I feel like I've gone and killed the rats and made the rat roast several times over. But it turns out that if you do, this is, you know, with any quest you do throughout the game, if the reward, which mostly it does, I guess, if the reward consists of giving you items, like more than one item, you have to have space in your inventory to complete the quest. I know, crazy stuff, but if your inventory is max capacity and there's 0 room, you can't complete the quest. It won't let you. So you have to, like, it's like a requirement to have space in your inventory to complete the quest. Also, look at that sunset. Oh my god. Look at that. Like, that's... Oh my god. Look at that. Oh my god. And then I wanted to see it. By the time I got to the top, it was all over Red Rover. So I was like, well, great. Time freaking flies in this game. I mean, I quite enjoy the fact that you can just almost do anything and you get skilled up. Like, it's quite quick. You skill up quite quickly, which is nice. I do like getting, like, the little rewards and stuff. Because I mentioned how fast the skilling is in Dragonwilds. Especially in OSRS. Leveling up is a bloody lifetime. Like, it is such slow progression. It's crazy. I don't know. I think you have to... I don't know what you have to do to level up, but it's snail pace. And people who are playing for like years and years still aren't at to level 99. Like, literal years. I'm like, oh my god, I couldn't. And so you have to really, I think you have to focus on skilling one level. And if you're really dedicated to skilling up one level, you gotta really grind to get the levels up. Yeah, I just think, like, I don't know, not my vibe. But with RS3, it's quite fast leveling up. I mean, it still takes a bit of time, but yeah, you do kind of... It's less of a grind. It's still a grind, but it's less of a grind than OSRS. Yeah, then obviously with Dragonwilds, it's obviously faster again. which is nice. I'm just like, what am I reading? Do I have to actually read what it is? No, you just need room in your... I had to look this up. I had to look up why it wasn't working. And then the Googles was like, well, do you have space in your inventory? I was like, well, no. So eventually, I figure out that I need space in my inventory. But you know, all of this is not wasted because I'm leveling up anyway, so I'm getting more skills. I've got this water magic now, finding lore, that you guys can just pause the video and read if you like. I thought maybe I needed to put like a roof over my head and get rid of some things. I've kind of really made quite a mess of this starting area. With craft benches just around the place and random 4 to 6 wall house structure looking things around. I was like, I don't know how just to build something so simple, and I did this because I was like, good enough. It's not perfect, but it will do. So you have to have your bed under a roof. Crazy. Who would have thought you needed completed that goal? I think I was like checking off some quest tick boxes. I have been thinking, like, with Dragonwilds, is the music that they have here the same or similar music in Runescape? Because I haven't really played that much of RuneScape. Like, I haven't traversed to many places. And I know there's different soundtracks for different areas in RuneScape, but I don't know. I need someone to tell me. Is there like, is the music in Dragonwilds the same as in RuneScape? I don't know. Or have they created a whole new soundtrack for Dragonwilds? Yeah, so here I was just trying to see if, because if I remember, this staff that I'm currently holding, that's actually the staff that you craft. I think, is that the oak staff? Or another wooden staff? I can't remember, but I mean, you craft all the stuffs, but that stuff is kind of a little bit early game. I mean, it's natural progression of the game, I guess. But yeah, here I was just trying to get rid of all the diamond things. Finally figured out that I needed space in my inventory. But I clicked on something. I was going through that menu that was just like on the side there. And yeah, I was just like, what are these buttons? And then this happened. Hang on, any minute. Any moment. Here we go. I mean, buddy? I don't think that this was in the game when I last played. I mean, it may have been, but what? I mean, it honestly, it may have been. It may have been in the game, but I either don't remember it or I never used it. But it has a health bar, which I'm kind of like. Does that mean you can attack it and then it will attack you? And I don't want it to attack. So when you sprint, it sprints, or buddy sprints. And then I was seeing if I could ride it. Imagine if that was a mount. Oh my god. Look at it, it's just... Oh. Oh my god. Oh, it's after a chicken. It's getting them chickens. Get them chickens. I mean, it goes after chickens and not the goblins. Oh wait, didn't even die after all that. God, can you like imagine if you could have this in the dungeons? So glad it doesn't do damage to me. See, because I was like, well, there's a goblin up here. Can you get rid of that one? No, it's got its brain fixated on chickens. I was like, I could attack the goblin, but I want this to attack the goblin. There we go. See, that's what I wanted to do. So I think the goal for the next episode of this playthrough is obviously do dungeons and stuff. But I think to get the health. Come on, you got this. Yes. And then it dies. To get all the health kind of stones, to up me health, thus far, or to get all the stones in the starting area, because that would be genius. Do I finally finish the quest here? Still no. Still haven't worked out new space in the inventory. And I was like, maybe I need to like manually give it to her. No. Just need space. Well, I still haven't worked it out, but I decide. Actually, no. I guess this is me figuring out I need space because I've created a chest to get rid of all the shit I don't need. Well, it's not really shit I don't need. It's obviously shit that I do need. But yeah. Now I don't remember how the rune crafting was before this, but they changed it to this. I think it was pretty self-explanatory. Well, I mean, this is pretty self-explanatory, but I mean, it was pretty easy to just do the rune crafting. Beforehand, it was like a quick and simple process. But I just thought I would, like, I think with this you can decide to just do this where you just find the cracks and then you put the arrow over it, or you can just auto craft. That was also a lot quicker, but I don't know, I like the design of this rune crafting. Looks quite cool. I mean, obviously this is a lot slower and a bit more tedious and everything, so I guess auto rune crafting is the quicker and better option. I don't know, there's like politics behind this particular rune crafting where people got upset about the amount of effort you put in, you don't get that much out of it, and it was like, what? Huh? So I don't know whether that's been fixed up or whatever the issue was with that, but there was a lot of backlash with the rune crafting, and I'm guessing that because of the amount of issues that the rune crafting had, people were talking about, that it changed. That's what I'm gathering, you know, the masses came to the devs, and I'm guessing that the devs changed it. Am I still doing this quest? Do I eventually have it completed? Am I just looking up stuff now? Oh my god. I think this is where I've just like looked up stuff and be like, how do I do this? Why have I not completed it? Oh, is this the next quest? Bring ash logs. And then here I go, cutting down some ash. Like 20, or is it 60? I don't know. But I got carried away with my chopping that I got a bit too many. Well, too many trees, I guess. I don't know, this game is just like very like, especially in the early area, it's very aesthetically pleasing. Don't know what the other areas look like. Do they up the graphics? I don't know. I mean, this area is all like nice and sunny, and I know because I played it. There are areas in the there's areas in the other areas. There's areas in other parts of the map, which is just the same sentence, just different words. That don't have much sunlight, and it's a bit more misty, foggy. Is there a place called Misty Falls? I'm just trying to think if there was a place where it's got the type of weather in the name. Oh my god. I've got to unlock the terror bird like ASAP, I think. I don't understand that kind of, what's it called? Not mechanic. Oh my god, what is it? Action. Yeah, basically I don't understand why you cut the tree that way and not downwards. Like, I know when you get a better axe, you can cut the tree downwards rather than across, but you just need a better axe to be able to cut downwards rather than across, which, why does that make sense? Why doesn't it make sense? I don't know. Return to Zanik. Well, is that not Zanik? I was just like, return to Zanik. You know Zanik? So, okay, yes, I have done the quest now. So we're trying to figure out the controls. Speak to the old wise man in Bramblemead Village. And then I like to have the all the materials, because I was like looking up what the quests were, and I like to have the materials before I go to get the quest, because then it just feels nice when the NPC is like, oh, you need to gather this, or you need to give me this, and it's like, oh, well, I got it right here. Here you go. And you kind of just get the quest over and done with, you know. Oh, they redesigned a lot of these things actually. The wheel of the abilities, like it's not quick step, high jump, quick jump, quick high jump, quicker jump. What's it called? High jump? I don't know. Yeah, they redesigned that. Also, I don't know if there's a shortcut to opening up the wheel rather than going into the menu. Like, is there a shortcut to opening up the abilities? Because there used to be a way, like a shortcut to opening up the ability wheel, rather than full on going into the menu and going into the abilities. So never mind. There is actually a shortcut key to bringing the wheel up. I think it says there actually what it is. I just didn't read. Me just trying out all the different things. All the different abilities. I'm quite a slow game player. Like, it takes me a while to do anything. And not necessarily always because I don't know what I'm doing. Because sometimes it is because I don't know what I'm doing. But, you know, I don't like to rush games. I like to just, like, take my time. I like to, take my time to play, like, kind of explore the area and, kind of have a look around and just do things casually. So I, you know, some people may not, may like to just like kind of get crack-a-lackin' on progress. Like I think most people would already have built bases. They would have already built bases by now. And maybe in the next episode I will be building a base. So then, you know, I've got somewhere to kind of to build things, I guess. And plus you get your what's it called? Levels up, your crafting levels. Get your crafting levels up, and so that's good. See, I think I didn't realize how much I enjoy the constant reward of, you know, I'm sprinting all over the place and my agility is rapidly going up, and I'm like, yes, thanks game. I need this support. I need this like recognition of my hard-earned work, you know? I'm not sprinting around the map for no reason, you know? Also with the agility, it's really good. So I think it increases your stamina. So I don't know if that also equates to weight speed. Oh my god, weight. So if you are carrying a lot, like, do you still kind of run a bit fast? I don't know. I'm gonna have to read a bit more about that. Just going through all the goblin sacks. I don't know if in the next episode I should have my own music being played, or if I should have this Dragonwilds music. Like, it won't it would sound all out of sorts, but I don't know. I feel like I need like pumped up music for some games. Otherwise the music really like not dampens my mood, but like makes me a bit, because like it's kind of calming music, honestly. The Dragonwilds soundtrack. So I'm just like, oh, this is making me sleepy. So maybe I will have my own music that I play. You know, just to like keep me motivated, keep me like going with my base building. I think that will be splendid. So I think here I'm trying to find the health. The health that'll, yeah, this thing. So these, yeah, these up the health, and they're scattered all around the map. And yeah, the more you have, the more you find them, the kind of better your health is, the more health you have. So it's highly recommended that whoever plays this, you've got to find them if you want to live, I guess. So yeah, make sure to get all of the health things on the map. So then you've got like the max amount of health you could possibly have. So I got this not grind, but it's a stone one. Oh, sorry. I don't know how much XP you get for using that spell on the rocks. And I was like, oh, I'm using water. How do I... Because I feel like air... I don't know if water does more damage than air. Maybe water does do more damage? I don't know. Well, I thought that maybe air does more damage, and that's why I was changing them around. Because I was like, oh, it's so buggy, like, I want to get air. Alright, so I'm gonna talk to the old man. And then... Hello. I really struggled doing some of these quests when I first play this game. Like there's the ghost one. And oh my god, that did my head in so much because I was like, huh. And it makes so much sense, but like, because it's a ghost. The ghost only appears at night. I mean, does that make sense? Why is the ghost nocturnal all of a sudden? Odd. I didn't know ghosts were nocturnal, but here we are, I guess. Or is it maybe they glow in the dark? Maybe that's what they're trying to say, is that these ghosts are glow in the dark, nocturnal. Because they only appear at nighttime. So I was like, well, I wanted to like whiz through these quests and I couldn't, then I had to wait till nighttime. So I think I finished that quest and now I'm doing a new one. So I have to build a house, build a shelter. And I thought, I may as well just build a whole house. So I was like, what do I want to build? And then I end up coming up with a spot that's very small and not very much land. So I may have to like reconsider where it is. Because I think it's in Bramblemead Valley somewhere. Or where I'm checking. You know what? I like how there's a little pin that you can pin where it is in real world or in the real map. See? It's so handy. Oh my god, I'm so bad at directions. I was never good at orienteering in real life. So if I could just follow a beam of light on the map, oh my god, games would be so much easier. Like I've been playing forever, and I mean it's in early access, but oh my god, I wish you could just have like a beam of light in the map that you could just run to. Like game changer. And like with this you don't have to have the beam of light all the time. So I'm just going to the next health upgrade. Just happens to have all these goblins here. It's actually quite a fun game, Dragonwilds. And now I'm poisoned, so that's fun. So this is the next health upgrade. Again with the poison. Plus, trying to get a health upgrade. Come on now. And look, you can do fishing now, and I don't even know how to get a fishing rod. Presumably that's going to be a quest. That'd be fun. I'd love to know what that mechanic is. Because fishing in games is always an interesting aspect, I think. It's always some kind of mini game. I would have thought that after playing Stardew Valley for like, I don't know, 500 hours or something, I would have gotten the fishing minigame down pat, but I don't know, I think other games like to throw some curveballs. Yeah. So this is the kind of the area that I kind of want to build my base in. But I ran out of materials to make a bed. Sorry. Oh, sorry. I was yawning. See this, like, look, listen to this. It's got like these goblin soundtrack. I mean, I'm not sure how I would build my base. Maybe like long ways. It's quite a really awkward place to build my base. I don't know why I've chosen it here. I think because I saw that there was like a fishing spot, and I was like, yes. It's got fishing, trees, like there's not even that much room. There's no room. I don't know why I thought. I don't know, the vibes just look cool, don't you think? Like it's very swampy. I mean, I could probably make it work if I cut down all these trees, but I think some of them are oak and I won't be able to do that. I mean, I could make, and here I am just scouting out the place, be like, where to build my base? I don't know where to build my base. But I do think if I cut down a lot of the trees, I could probably make it work, I think. I like the music. It's me just scouting out the place being like, where? And I was like, you know what? What's that tree do? What'd that tree do? Run through the water. Chest. I should just do take all. Didn't even see that button. Kill damn goblins. Then another chest. Yes, I think I chose this area just because I was like, yeah, it's quite nice, but how would I do that? Because there's a campfire there and there's a chest that respawns every so often. Like, how? I mean, I don't know. I could probably make it work somehow, some way. Somehow. I mean, it could be difficult, but maybe that could just be like a study area? I don't know. Could probably do something with it, you know? It would definitely have to be long ways. It wouldn't be able to be like a full square. Yeah, this is me just trying to like figure it out. I'd be like, how would I do this? How big, what size would this be? You can like just watch me do things and you just know what I'm trying to figure out, what I'm thinking about. I'm like, why can't I put anything down? I do like the snapping, that is quite nice. And I ran out of materials, because classic. And if that campfire is there, always, I mean, that's a bit of light. I could probably do like triangle flooring around the campfire. I mean, the music's a bit delayed. I like killed that goblin and then all the music started ramping up. What's that about? Oh my god, I cannot wait to like put down like a craft bench and upgrade my pickaxe. My axe, I should say. I have an upgraded pickaxe. An end game pickaxe, so that's quite nice. Oh, here we go. Is this where I cut down 3 trees? I'm gonna line them up. Line them up well. Go on then. Oh, 4 trees. God dang. Hot diggity damn. 4 trees in a row. Never been done. Soon enough, I'll have astral chopping wood and all that. It's so efficient to cut down 4 trees at the one time. Oh, also, I feel like that might be a new thing where you go and if you want to just drink the clean water, it drinks all of the different liquids in your inventory rather than just the one. But I'm like, I don't... And it's the same with food. Like if you have... So I've got this like other, what is it, a roll or something in my inventory. I have rat meat. So obviously the roll is a bit more higher quality than the rat meat. So if I eat the rat meat, I'm also eating the rolls at the same time. Which I don't know if that's a good or bad thing. I guess that just means you have even less food in your inventory, because you can have a stack full of various different types of food in your inventory, but if you're like in your hotkeys, whatever they are, if you have like 3 different types and you eat one, you're eating all of them. So I guess it's almost, I don't know, useless to take different types of food and drink and just stick to the one type at one time. I don't know, which makes me think, I think I feel like different foods and drinks gave you different buffs for like battle and all of that. But if you're wanting to eat different food and drinks while they're in your like hotkeys, you can't do that because you're eating all the drinks and all the food. I guess only time will tell when I get to, really figure that out. Get to test it. I think I chose to leave it here. Yeah, there's only a few seconds left. Well, anyway, thanks for watching, guys. And I'll see you in the next episode, I suppose. Like and subscribe to my channel. And I'll be seeing you guys in the next one. Alrighty, bye.